Hello, wonderful people of the internet. It's time for some more lovely cooking here at Simply Healthy Living. Remember to hit subscribe if you want more videos like this, and leave me a comment if you have any questions or thoughts. Tasty, rich stews are a must in the autumn season, I feel. But a lot of them are heavy on the meat and dairy, as our forefathers needed to fatten up for the lean winter. With a constant access to calorie-rich foods, that fattening up is less necessary and more of a nuisance to all of us trying to stay fit and healthy, and so I'm always looking for healthier versions of the golden oldies. This stew, based on a recipe from Smitten Kitchen, is a vegetarian version of Boeuf Bourguignon, French beef stew, but with extra veggies. The sauce is wine-based, making it rich and heavy without any cream and just a little bit of butter, while swapping the meat for carrots and mushrooms keeps it surprisingly lean. So if you're looking for a decently healthy fall stew that will blow your socks off in flavor, I give you mushroom bourguignon. I really need to work on that. For this recipe, you will need the following ingredients. See the video description for the full list with measurements. Start by prepping your portobello mushrooms, drying off any dirt with a moist paper towel rather than washing, as that removes flavor. Then slice the portobellos in about 1 centimeter slices, like so. When they're all sliced, add some olive oil to a heated iron pot before putting in about half the mushrooms to soften a bit and darken. Portobello mushrooms have fiber and some vitamins and minerals, while being very low in fats and calories. Remove them before they start shrinking and releasing a lot of liquid. While that's cooking, slice your champignons in half so that when your portobellos are done, you can fry those as well. Then bring forth your carrots and chop them up in small cubes like so. Remove your champignons in a separate bowl like the portobellos when they look browned. Together with the carrots, we are dicing 1 yellow onion and then chipping them into the pot before dicing 2 stalks of celery and adding them to the heat as well. When they have been allowed to soften a bit, add 4 to 5 sprigs of fresh thyme. Heated thyme smells so good. Finally, we have 3 large cloves of garlic, which we mince and add at the very end of the frying time to prevent it from burning. When everything is nice and aromatic, it's time to get the party going with a bit of red wine. Pour it into the glaze, scraping the bottom of the pot to get all of the lovely flavors. Allow that to simmer until most of the liquid has been absorbed. While it's simmering, get your potato mash going. As you can see, I have a pot of boiling water ready, so get yours going too. Peel and chop the potatoes in rough chunks before adding them to the water for about 20 minutes or until tender. Now the red wine has been absorbed, and so we add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of tomato paste and our vegetable broth. Finally, we add the mushrooms together with their juices. Mushroom juice. Stir and then leave to simmer for about 30 minutes or until the liquid has been reduced by half. That often takes more than 30 minutes for me. Now while that's getting matured and lovely, the smell is amazing already, we peel our pearl onions. This is without a doubt the most tedious part of this dish, so if you have an assistant, I suggest you delegate. Or at least have some fun music on. You want at least 12 of these little darlings, and you want them peeled whole with as much of the outer skin intact as possible. As you can see, very fiddly work. Luckily, because this is YouTube, we can magically skip to the part where they're all ready. By the time you've peeled your pearl onions, your potatoes should be done. So drain them, mash them with your masher, and add some milk and butter or plant milk and margarine, as well as salt and pepper to taste. Once that's done, check to see how your stew is going, because it is probably time to add your pearl onions for their cook-in of about 15 minutes. They should be super soft and tender at the end, and the gravy should be rich and lovely. The final step, after prepping some asparagus beans for a flash of green color and flavor, is to taste check the seasoning and then to make some magic with flour and butter. To thicken the gravy and give it an intense sheen and texture, we mix about 3 to 4 tablespoons of flour with 2 to 3 tablespoons of softened butter with a fork until it is an even mixture. This is what is called a beurre main. I really need to work on my French pronunciation. But anyway, just add this paste to the sauce and watch the magic happen. As the sauce thickens into a rich, brilliant gravy you cannot wait to get your spoon into. I mean, look at that sheen! And now we are ready for a taste test. Enter skeptical boyfriend. Yes, make sure you get enough of that sauce. Excellent. And the results are in. Pass! Very popular, a dish great both for cozy couple dinners and large dinner parties for when the restrictions lift again. So get cooking, enjoy, and take care!